The Redbirds, if they could produce another win in this one, would complete an opening series sweep. Heidi, what's the feeling amongst the players about their clean start?
Well, Matt, they mostly just seem exhilarated to finally be playing regular season games. The players I talked to credit their effectiveness so far in this debut series to the hard work that they've put into spring training and a general enthusiasm they have as a team. They feel like if they can continue to cultivate that winning approach, it's going to take them pretty far.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Now the 0-2 pitch, and now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. In now is Lorenzo Cain. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson. He's 1 for 2. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Pitch popped up. Goldschmidt is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Cardinals lead it 6. Corey Knebel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Next to bat for St. Louis, Marcell Ozuna. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. A ball and a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Ozuna is retired, and there's 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 34. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1 for count.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now at the plate, Matt Wieters. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make pitch.
The 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Braun has a read on it, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Hernan Perez. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Well out in front of the breaking ball there. Andrew Miller takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. 1 out, nobody on. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Brewers down to their final out now. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Brewers down to their final strike. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over. So the Cardinals will remain unbeaten after completing an impressive sweep of their opening series.
And that's called leaping out of the starting blocks, Matt. A baseball season is anything but a sprint. So you can't read too much into this fast start, but we can expect to see this club riding a wave of confidence into their next series. And if they can parlay that confidence into a sustained hot streak, then they might set themselves up as an early front runner.
The Cardinals are in their first appearance of the season on their home turf. With the word on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, they have gotten a nice turnout for this home opener, Matt. These fans are getting their first chance to get a look at their team live in action, and they are into it. With all signs pointing towards an exciting finish, the intensity is building. If this team can find a way to give these fans a win, this place is going to get crazy. Baseball is back, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. Liner towards second. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Boy, what a crazy AB right there, D-Row. Takes 2 pitches right in the strike zone, then gets on a knock on a pitch that's out of the zone.
Yeah, can't imagine that was the game plan coming into the AB. But you know what? No one will know in the box score tomorrow. That's a bullet.
As a look, now the pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. It was a walk in his last trip. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. A ball and a strike now to Machado. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dexter Fowler will pinch hit here, and he's ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Into the box now, Jose Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base path?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball and a gap.
Jed Jerko will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Runner goes for second. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Martinez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He's running again. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag gets one, and he will get there as the go-ahead run is quickly to third now with the 2-out triple. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Carpenter, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Comes set, the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs it. Jed Jerko will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. John Brebbia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eric Hosmer becomes the first out of the inning. Austin Hedges comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
At the knees, strike 1. 3 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Manuel Margot goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that's in there, base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third as even with 2 away they decide to put the stop sign on. Travis Jankowski will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. He's got it, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Phil Maton is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reyes on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Garcia is there. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Standing in, Harrison Bader. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Andrew Miller comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
The next 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready for another shot now, Franmil Reyes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 43,975 fans on their feet now here in St. Louis. San Diego down to their final strike. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw to first, he'll be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Listen up. I ain't playing around. I shed blood, tears, and I made my rounds. I'm back. There's no stopping me. Get out of my way like a runaway train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want. I got it. I got what you need. I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the best. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Paul Goldschmidt may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Pollock on the run, and no one will track it down. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. He's taken him deep once. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Dodgers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game.
Yeah. Just a Sunday. It's about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my pockets make thorough bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with, yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh, then I get to feeling euphoric.
Well, in case you don't follow this ball club too closely, Tyler O'Neill is being talked about maybe as a player to watch this year, guys.
He sure is, Matty V. Even though he's already looking like a key contributor, he's still a young player. But most people around this organization just think he's going to keep getting better and better.
I agree with you, Dan. I think he can actually take a leap forward in his development this season. He can make a big difference for this team. I'm excited to watch him play live in this one and see what he's got.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler O'Neill. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here. I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Kane. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Tyler O'Neill, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Pitch is popped up. Grandal waits on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll straight. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill waits on it. And that ends the inning. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Hey, your turn. Drop him in.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Right guy.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
Right guy, right place. Here we go.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there on the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Well, guys, unfortunately, O'Neill did not get a lot done at the plate in this game.
You know what, Matty? No, he didn't.
And we touched earlier on the vital importance of his contribution to this club going forward. We didn't see it today, boys, but you know what? He's got a ton of talent, and we'll look for him to back it up next game.
The Cards have come storming out of the gate this season. And for more on this fast start, let's check in with our field reporter, Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, these guys entered the season with the expectations of being a front runner, and boy, have they lived up to it so far. The players tell me they are locked in and challenging each other not to set limits on just how good they can be. If they can keep winning at anywhere near the torrid pace they've set, they can expect to create significant separation from the rest of the field.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Riding in once again, Travis Shaw. In his career against this pitcher, he's had some success, 5 for 11. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. On the ground to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Settling in now, Yasmani Grandal for his career in this matchup. He's got a 3-for-5 line, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Christian Yelich will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. In there, 0-1. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. In the air now, out to left. Ozuna on the run, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left. Jacob Barnes will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Paul DeYoung is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball one. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2 one more time. Smoke toward third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for one to Aguilar for the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the second baseman, Colton Wong. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. John Brebbia been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Hernan Perez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Onto the grass hill and gone. In now is Lorenzo Cain as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an...
And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of...
Now in the box, Mike Moustakas. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. There's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. O'Neill retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's just 1 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And that's through for a hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Comes set with the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Runner goes for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a... So digging in now, Eric Thames. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Ben Gamel will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Liner toward right center. Martinez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Striding in, Hernan Perez, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Ryan Braun now. He went deep last time up. Pitches a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Perez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball called for strike 2. Here comes another 0-2. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Perez rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now. Dominic Leone enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. First offering on its way. 1-1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Hit on the ground out to short. Wong for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Alex Claudio, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat, hit to short. And the throw stretches him out at first as the umpire says he stayed on the bag. A bang-bang play there for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Wieters. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. A bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. So they miss an opportunity to add to an already impressive win tally early this season.
And this one could really have sent their confidence sky high, Matty. But hey, you can't win them all, and I won't be surprised to see them bounce back from this one really quick.
Yeah, they certainly had an opportunity to win this one. But I'll tell you, despite the loss today, this team has been very impressive so far. Really doing a lot of things well.
Okay, concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hole. Like baby, we're the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, Mike. Why you hating, Mike? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught it blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Since they want for Lauren, been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of nothing.
The Redbirds are a team that have certainly. And for more on that, let's send it down to Heidi Watney at field level.
Well, it's no secret this team has been in a slide of late. They've admitted they're a little bit frustrated. To start rehabilitating their mojo, it's crucial they find a way to grind out a win. But when you've been dropping one game after another, that's easier said than done. So let's see if they can find a way to get a W here and stop the bleeding.
Thank you, Heidi. So here's Matt Kemp now. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Kurt Casale. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. David Hernandez. The call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. right side. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Jed Jerko will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And there he goes towards second. Ripped down the line. Ready with the 0-1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Looking at his career totals, Jerko has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. He'll try it again from first. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And now he's on the move again for second. Pitch outside, the throw. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped straight up. Votto in foul ground. And no one will track it down. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Line drive to center field. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home. Dominic Leone has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. In now is Yasiel Puig, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Back up the middle and in for the base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And the second run will score as well. Throw to the plate goes right by him.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Hard hit ball to second. Wong is there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. 0-1 the count. 6 runs, 9 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now a long throw home, and he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Matt Bowman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he popped him up, straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Heading for second is Carpenter. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's safe.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Carpenter stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Marcell Ozuna becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, Hero. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
First pitch on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Winker will get there, and he puts it away to John Gant enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high and deep to right center. Bader giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Yasiel Puig. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Peraza. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 0 for 5. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that Raisel Iglesias comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Harrison Bader, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Tyler O'Neill will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Nope.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Martinez. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Reds have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. The Cardinals are trying to snap out of a slump they've been in of late, and for more on that, here's Heidi Watney. Heidi?
Matt, this team has been in a really tough stretch of late. They were able to get a win in their last outing, and as one player told me, they want to keep that sweet taste in their mouth. He said making it 2 in a row here would go a long way towards turning the corner from that rough patch and maybe getting things going back in the other direction. Let's see if they can get the job done.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Hello. We are playing March or October with the Cardinals. And we have been in a slump recently, so we're trying to get our second straight win.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 1 away now, and here's Matt Carpenter. He's set. Here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Miller offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. This is pulled into right, and Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Two and two to Marcell Ozuna. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Howie Kendrick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. This one's down to third. Carpenter is there, and that's out number one. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Here's Matt Adams now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Look into Molina now. The 1-1 into right field. That's a base hit. In now for Washington, Brian Dozier. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. Lays off 1-0. His career line against Wainwright, he's gone 3 for 11. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is O'Neill. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Kyle Bearclaw has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate, Paul DeYoung. He singled his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Bearclaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he misses there, 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two and two. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Kendrick sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now. Matt Wieters is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A ball and a strike to count to the switch-hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Payoff pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay, and he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Jose Martinez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Dozier fields it cleanly. And a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is returned. John Gant is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready now, Michael Taylor. It was a walk in his last trip. And that misses ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Ryan Zimmerman will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
In there, and it's 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's just 1 for 6. Lifted the other way to left center. Ozuna is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll go ahead and tack another to their lead as it's now a 6-4 ball game. Striding in now for the Nats, Howie Kendrick. He was a ground out victim last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that Wander Suero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So coming to the plate, number 34. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
From the stretch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Suero, a 6'4" right-hander. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. 1 out, nobody on. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Here's Matt Carpenter. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Carpenter. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Turner has it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Harrison Bader will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And 1 the count. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bader brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Cardinals down to their final strike here. St. Louis, good night.
These guys had hoped registering back-to-back wins might help jolt them out of their recent slide, but they failed to get it done. And you have to start to wonder if this puts them right back in the weeds, Dan.
Yeah, this is a group looking for answers, D-Row, and they certainly didn't find any today. Hey, it's not easy to turn momentum around when you get going in the wrong direction. These guys need to keep grinding until they can string some wins together.
I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the sun. Got all designer on me. I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in the ladder. Busy been good all day. I'm now my family. I got 3 with me. They want the baguettes on they. I was made inside the projects. I got on my set. I was really on the floor. Then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no. I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season, feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke. Then I got a brand new coupe, Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in B12, she was hanging at the roof.
Well, if you've just joined us, we're in a tightly contested matchup of division rivals that may be headed for a good conclusion. Heidi, tell us more about what's at stake here.
Well, these players know there is no better way for a club to help its own cause than by beating a division rival. I know it is early in the season, but the competitive intensity down here is palpable. These teams don't like each other. Whichever one prevails in this close game is likely going to walk away with a bounce in their step.
And they'll have to finish strong here if they're going to get that done. Thanks, Heidi. Striding into the box, Jose Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Stepping in, Colton Wong, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And there's one away. But one's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Previously against Cole Hamels, he comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that will go down as a painful single. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, number 34. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And the runner's coming home. Now the suicide squeeze, but it's popped up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's totaled 4 hits in 27 at-bats. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To short, hit hard. DeYoung's got it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. In there, strike one. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Popped him up. Rizzo has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Into the box, Harrison Bader. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
One there on the Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging in next to be the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. Runners off for second, hit in the air out to left field. Schwarber moves over, and that retires the side. Cards. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez comes in with 6 hits in 26 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 1-1 to Schwarber.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
High and deep to center field. Bader ranging back to the track. That's in the basket. A home run. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though, his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's Jason Hayward now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's a .314 hitter. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. The next Cub up, Ben Zobrist. And they're runners at the corners now. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Squeezes on here, and he gets it down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. No balls and 1 strike. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Here's the strike with the breaking ball.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. The 1-2 to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jed Jerko is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's 4 for 13. Line drive to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jose Martinez. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fastball well outside.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out. Into the box now, Colton Wong. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Bryant over to his right, and the inning is over. Dominic Leone goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bader has it in his sights, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Wieters has a play, and that retires the side. Now batting, Paul Goldschmidt, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 34. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Rizzo over to his left. 2 gone. Here's Marcelo Zuna. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, D-Roll, this one has to sting. Couldn't quite get it done, and thus they drop another game behind a team already above them in the division race.
Yeah, this is certainly the games that you have to find a way to win if you want to move up in the standings, especially if you have a chance in the late innings. The good news is this season is still pretty young, and they're going to have a lot more chances like this as the campaign rolls on.
When it's good, and when it's bad, it's over. Backstage, singing Crimson and Clover. I'm trying to get away, but they won't leave me alone. Trying to get away, but they're tripping on me. Trying to get away, but they're creeping on me. Trying to get away, but they're creeping on me right now.
And guys, Matt Carpenter is a guy whose contributions to this team cannot be understated.
100%, Matty. He's not considered a superstar on this team, but he's a veteran and brings a lot to the table. If he could have one of his better years offensively, it's going to go a long way in helping this club get where they want to go. They're going to need him to produce without a doubt.
Up next will be Nick Williams. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. He'll bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Carpenter throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Matt Carpenter, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine.
Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. First offering on its way. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
It's your pitch, drive it right here.
2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
One time.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. So striding forward now, Marcell Ozuna. His career numbers in this matchup, just 3 for 14. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Row. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
The 2-2 pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. To second for one. On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play. So our situation ends, the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Carpenter tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runs. Digging in, Matt Carpenter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Oh-1, here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Here we go.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 0-2 home. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Working for the punch out, and
2-2-2.
And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here. Down to second for 1. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Well, guys, unfortunately, Carpenter did not get a lot done at the plate in this game.
You know what, Matty? No, he didn't. And we touched earlier on the vital importance of his contribution to this club going forward. We didn't see it today, boys. But you know what? He's got a ton of talent, and we'll look for him to back it up next game.
Everything I do is too real, too ill. Said they won't rap, gotta give them rap. Run up in your city with that gritty boom bap. Tell it to the world, never sleep on me. I'm just trying to wake them up, it's a free coffee. This is what you need, this is that tongue in cheek. This is that 1, 2, 3, no Sesame Street, but the numbers speak. Like, come on, it's going down, I'm about to free fall. I hold it down like a fat kid on a seesaw. I do it bigger than bigger, I do it big, y'all. I ain't a baller, but bigger than peach.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. The St. Louis Cardinals batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. Reined in.
You know, D-Row, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He'll come to the plate with it. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. John Brebbia takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Francisco Cervelli. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stepping into the box, Colin Moran. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped up, Munoz in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Into the corner and slicing foul. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit to third. Munoz over to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Kyle Critt comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Now at the plate, number 34 comes into this one with just one hit in 9 tries for the series. Skied into straightaway right. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball one.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get in the chase up above the zone a little bit.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a bouncing ball, foul. Crick, the former San Francisco Giant. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
The 2-1 home. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Here's Jed Jerko now.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Off the plate and away there. One ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The set and the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Cervelli is there to make the... Stepping in, Lonnie Chisenhall. It was a walk in his last trip. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Jerko has a play, 2 gone. Eric Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Line drive to left. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 2-3 go the Pirates. Score remains tied at 4. Edgar Santana takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Hit on the ground out to short. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Digging in to try it again, Harrison Bader. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit out towards second. To his left, Frazier. And there's out number 2. So here now is the pitcher, John Brebbia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Bends down and he barehands it in time. Nothing doing here. Up next for the Buccos, Starling Marte. He went down on strikes last time up. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucs. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Weak grounder down the line at third. To his right, Munoz. And a good throw gets him one gone. Ready for another chance, Adam Frazier. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with one away. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ground ball left side, and despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about it.
John Gant is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? Back to first, but it's right by him.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
1-0 the count. This is pulled into right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. That makes it 7-4. Here's Melky Cabrera, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Jerko fields it cleanly. Hey, D-Roll. And the throw is in time to get him to. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Felipe Vasquez is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right, and no one will track it down.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Marte's after it. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. In prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez, he's 1 for 3. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Coming to the plate now, number 34. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Moran fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates.
On a tightrope, no time to mess around.
The Cards, to the dismay of their fans, have not been able to get much going so far this season. Fill us in, Heidi. Now to the plate, Matt Carpenter. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
1 ball, no strikes the count. That's inside. 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Previously against Vizcaíno, just a 1 for 9. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. Chopper foul. Vizcaíno is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Got him to go down swinging there. Marcell Ozuna is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Comes set and the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back to...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. The next at bat for Atlanta, Nick Markakis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.